Hello, everybody. This is our stand-up too, and today we're gonna discuss that what we did for today's part. Beginning with me, I would say that I was just brainstorming as our tutor advised us that we were lacking the bottom three questions for the document. So I was just brainstorming my mind that the way we had the questions for the top five and questions for the bottom as well, but as we were two or three questions short, so we're gonna make like more mind diverted towards that and edit our documents as soon as possible. So next we're gonna move on to is Jeremy. Jeremy, can you please
Yep.
share your experience for the day?
I'm Jeremy. Today I also did some brainstorming on our questions because we do like a couple of questions. And we wanted to have more of a variety of questions to make sure that we have good questions to ask our client when we do get our client. Um, and I also looked into some pestle analysis because I am also allocated to that. And I wanted to make sure that I did know what pestle was before going into it. Tomorrow. I'll make sure to look through the document and see if we have anything else available to do before we meet our client and make sure that we're on top of things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Jeremy, do you have any plans for like what we can do for the bottom three questions except for the business part? Like any of the journal questions have you thought of, or you gonna like work upon that today?
yeah, I'll be working upon that today
Okay.
as well.
So next we're gonna move on as Jake. Please, can you please share your experience with today's for the day? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Jake. Today I assigned the appropriate roles to the team. I also did the UCC client context summary and also brainstormed some questions that could be checked with the team. Next, right now we're at a stage where we're just focusing on questions. So I'm gonna liaise with the team and make it final.
Okay. So that's good enough, Jake. Moving on to Bensi. Can you please tell about your day, please?
Yeah, brainstorm today. Yeah, it's a good topic. We are actually making a good teamwork. And yeah, tomorrow we're going to preparing the else questions. So, that's much. That's much.
Okay. Okay, Bensi. Moving.
I think you accidentally
Uh,
muted yourself.
sorry, Suhana, can you
That's okay.
share what do you have, please?
Oh, yes, sure. So I kind of reflected on what Anne and Mark said, and I made some changes in the document, minor changes. And I revisited what was taught in the second tutorial because it was not so like jammed in my brain. And what I am going to do is that today we just got to know that our client is going to be the from the ACUP program in STEM. So I'm going to start researching on that. That's all.
Yep, that's a nice idea, Suhana. We all, I think, should research on that thing now. We all should work upon that after the questions part. Moving on to Tanvir. Do you have something to share, please?
Yeah, today we reviewed our questions again according to the remarks of our class tutor on that. At first, we weren't sure about the who is gonna be our client, so that's why we're lacking some questions on at the bottom. And we also reviewed the remarks of the mark on that document. So we are going to modify our questions again according to the client.
Yeah, nice to hear that, Tanvir. Moving on, Ansh, do you have something to share for the day and what are your plans for tomorrow, please?
Yeah, this is Ansh. Today, when I opened the spreadsheet, like that, then I checked the comments that has been made by Mark and the professors. So, like, I saw that we are lacking some of questions. Like, we did only three bottom questions, and we were short two questions. So, I was trying to brainstorm the other questions, like what they can be, or what like we can put the questions in the spreadsheet. And I also took a thorough reading of the Morgan's metaphors, as I checked that Jake has assigned us the tasks and I am in lead in that technique. So I took a thorough reading of that concept. That's all for today.
That was a nice initiative by you, Ansh. I
Oh
think
yeah, thank
we are
you.
all going good with the tasks being assigned to us.
Yeah.
So that's pretty all for the stand-up too, I would think. So do any of the guys, any of the questions or any of the suggestions do anybody has for the day?
I think it's all good.
Yes, all good.
It's all
So
good.
we all gonna work upon what we have decided, and we all gonna complete the task which we have thought of today, and we're gonna meet for the stand-up 3 tomorrow. So that's pretty too much for the stand-up 2. So see you guys soon for the stand-up 3 now.
Yep.
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 Yeah.
Mm-hmm.